Hello everybody, this is Joshua Cook back here on my YouTube channel, Joshua Cook's HR&R, YouTube's new alternative, and I am Hot Cinema Sludge's resident VHS enthusiast. So it's time for another VHS Finds video for Thursday, October 2nd, 2025. Today I went to Trader Bucks Flea Market in Lafayette, Indiana, and I got a total of 16 tapes. So I am pretty stoked about this particular haul. So let's go ahead and show you what I got, and just like the last VHS Finds video I did, this will be split into two parts. So let's get this going, shall we? First one that I got here is another copy of the Marx Brothers Go West. This is an MGM CBS home video release from 1981. It stars the Marx Brothers along with Joe Carroll and Diana Lewis. And I do have another copy of this. And this was not in the best of condition, but still I had to go ahead and get this one. When they go west, they go wild. I say that because the bottom here was taped up or was coming apart, so somebody already taped that side. So I taped this side and this side, as you can tell. There's the cast list. Movie came out in 1940. And as I said, this is a 1981 copy. And there was a barcode sticker on here, but I already took it off. And there's no mold on there, which is a good thing. It does have the MGM UA logo on the tray. Has a tin lid, and it also has the MGM UA hologram. Has this sticker on there, but there's no print date. The other copy of this movie that I have is, it has the MGM UA logo at the start of the tape. That copy is a 1985 or 84 reprint, even though it has this label. So, and it also has that logo on the tray. So I will check the opening to this and see what this has. I've already done the opening to the other copy of this that I have. I've already done the opening to it. So that was the only big box that I got today. All the rest are in slip cases. First one is Scam, and it stars Christopher Walken and Lorraine Bracco. The danger, the intrigue, the suspense. And this one is a media home entertainment copy, but it was co-produced by Fox Video, as you can see right there. It was one of the movies that Media Home Entertainment released along with Fox Video. There were several others, including Wild at Heart, which I hope to get that particular copy. The movie was released by Viacom Pictures from 1992, and it's a 1993 release. It also has Miguel Ferrer, and the movie is rated R. Very different label than what you're used to seeing on a Fox Video tape. And this has a print date of I believe the print date is August 7th, 1993. It's in that dark red ink. Yeah, but it says August 7th, 1993. And there's also these printings on here, which is typical for a Media Home Entertainment tape. Next one is the George Burns and Gracie Allen show. This one is from Columbia House. Has Gracie buying a ranch for George. Gracie gets George in the army. Gracie reports car stolen. Very interesting that I came across this particular copy. This is from 1990. And it says 1953, renewed in 1981. So this may have the Columbia Pictures television logo at the end of it, of this. Now, which one it is, I don't know. Maybe the Coca-Cola version, or the later one when Sony was gonna buy them, or the Columbia Pictures Entertainment, the precursor to Sony, that is. And print date on here is December 17th, 1990. And there's no week and year code, but there is the barcode, red-sided barcode. So I don't know if this will have the white screen of death or not. Give me a second. Alright, next one is Needful Things. This is another Stephen King movie. This stars Ed Harris, Max von Sydow, and Buddy Bedelia. The town of Castle Rock just made a deal with the devil. Now it's time to pay. This is from New Line, Home Video, and Columbia TriStar. This was the only horror movie that I was able to find. The movie came out in 1993. Sorry about that, I was interrupted. This was released by Castle Rock Entertainment. Movie is rated R. This has the ink label. And there's no print date, unfortunately. Yeah, that was the only horror movie that they had. So, yeah. So, glad I got that one. Next one is called Hell in the Pacific. This stars Lee Marvin and Toshiro Mifune. This is from the CBS Fox War Classics collection. Has the CBS Fox watermarks still on the case. And this was 1999 at one point. Movie is rated G, and it came out in 1968. This is co-produced by ABC Video Enterprises. Came out in 1990. Yeah. And running time is 101 minutes. So has this for the Courage in Combat collection. I have Patton. I have Tora. And which Patton, I have the CBS Fox and the 20th Century Fox home video versions of that, and the magnetic video copy. But that one is, I believe that's part 1 of the magnetic video collection. I may be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I have all 3 of them. I just need to find part 2 of the magnetic video release of Patton. I have Guadalcanal Diary and Sink the Bismarck. And I believe I have The Longest Day, but that one is a 2000. Well, I have 12 O'Clock High. That's a 2002 copy. As is The Longest Day. So, yeah, those are all the ones I have. So print date on here is May 8th, 1990. Alright. Next one is Bestseller with James Woods and Brian Dennehy. If Words Could Kill. This is an Orion movie, also by Hemdale. This has the different Vestron Video logo. Movie came out in 1987 and it's rated R. 1988 Vestron Video release. And unlike some of the other Vestron tapes, the label is intact on here. This is a former rental from Downtown Trugs. Has this barcode. Listen. Thought there was mold on there, but there isn't any. So maybe it's the reflection of the light on my camera phone. Next one is Crosby, Stills and Nash Long Time Comin', a musical and visual retrospective. I am a fan of some of their songs. And R.I.P. to David Crosby. Yeah, I believe Stephen Stills and Graham Nash are still around. As is Neil Young. Of course, there were also called Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Only an hour. And no print date on this tape. And the last tape for this part is another Beauty and the Beast tape. This one is Everything is Everything. And this was sealed, but I managed to unseal it from the bottom. So the shrink wrap is still on here. This is episode 19. Original air date is March 4th, 1988 on CBS. And this is a 1996 Republic Pictures release. Print date on here is September 11th, 1998. So this was 2 years, 3 years rather, before 9/11 happened. Alright, that's it for part 1. So stay tuned for part 2 where I'll show these tapes. So stick around.